It's not to be mean to you. It's not to take away this. I'm a nice person. I don't like to put people in jail. But if you're going to be a problem and you're going to scare my city, I've got a problem with that, and I'm not going to take it. You understand? All right. Good morning, Mr. Hunter. We're bringing you back because you now have a new fugitive case and you have a new lawyer. What would you like?
No, we're seeking fugitive bonds on these matters. The new matter, to the best of my knowledge, this from North Carolina, is basically the same complainants of the Houston case. Same folks. I think their surname is Beaker. I think a $30,000 bond has been set in the case here in Harris County. We would respectfully request bonds in the amount of $20,000 on the 3 fugitive warrants, and let my client sort things out with those other jurisdictions as well as ours.
Your Honor, because of the fact that he has now 3 fugitive cases in our court, 2 out of Knox County, Tennessee, and now a new one out of North Carolina County, we'll be asking for no bond.
I told him beforehand, we visited this issue before, and I told him the last time that he was here that I wasn't going to give him one. He just got way too much baggage. And it's all the same thing where it's a theft from an elderly, and we have the same thing that's occurring over and over and over. You know, and it scares me that if we let him out, is he going to pick up a 5th case, you know? Or it's so much baggage. He scares me, you know? And
he does have, he's kind of been a resident of this area, you know, for 25 years. So
I get it, but he's got a lot. He's hopscotching with the states as far as criminality, right? He's got 2 cases in North Carolina, or 2 in Tennessee, 1 in North Carolina. Now he has 1 here. He's got, in 3 different states, he's got charges. It's too much. And I think that because of that, he's a big flight risk, and I don't want to lose him. You know, and he knows this because I've told him this before. You're not the first person that has approached on me with this. You know? So yeah, it's just, you got to understand that there's a lot that comes with this, right? If it was 1, perhaps, right? But you've got 3 in 3 different states. It's way too much. You know, at some point, it's got to stop. Now's that time. So the idea is, that has he made bond? He hasn't made bond on the cases upstairs, right? So because you have not made bond, the 14 days here that would normally kick in is told if and until that hold upstairs is released. So if you're able to make bond on that theft case upstairs, that would kick in the 14 days for those states to come get you. And then they would have to battle it out as to who comes and whatnot, and, you know, so I guess just let me know what you guys want to do. The felony court is set for
Right now.
March 11th. Typically what we do is we just set it the day after. And I'm sorry, Mr. You know, but it's just too much. Yeah.
Your Honor, I do also want to add, he hasn't waived on this new North Carolina case, so he wants to start that clock today.
I'll let you guys see if that's something that you want to do. You know, if not, we can go ahead and get a governor's warrant. That'll take 90 days. But, you know, if you post bond on the case upstairs, that would get the ball rolling really, really quick. So, okay. You guys let me know what you'd like to do. Thanks. The initial reason that we were here today was because of the case that you picked up that I found no probable cause, and that I had an issue because they were alleging that a knife was, I guess, allegedly in possession or whatnot.
The allegation is possession. It was never, there was no allegations of use or threat. It's just that he had a kitchen knife on him.
You are on bond for a terroristic threat. As part of your bond condition, you had several. You're not to be in possession of any weapons. You have a GPS monitor, and you're not to go within a certain boundary of the complaining witness in this case. It has now come to my attention through pretrial services that you have bond violations. Specifically, Mr. Franklin has not been compliant with his conditions of bond. Client has failed to not have contact with a prohibited person or visiting a restricted location. Client was ordered by the court not to go within 500 feet of the Northwood Drive apartment in Baytown. On 2/25, client received a victim exclusion zone alert at 10:22 a.m. The victim exclusion zone was cleared at 10:28 a.m. In fact, what I've been told by pretrial is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 instant.
If I can interject, Judge, I think that's all in a 6-minute window. So I think he crossed into the exclusion zone at 10:22 and out at 10:28. And so I could proffer to the court what was given to me from pretrial. Not that I'm admitting.
Judge has a copy.
Never mind.
I got it.
In no way admitting that this would be admissible. And looking at what pretrial provided, it looks like he walked about 1,000, maybe 1,500 feet in about a 6-minute window through the exclusion zone. And while it says contact, there's no alleged contact with any person. It's just, I know, but it's the way it's written.
How do we know?
Well, no one has complained to the state. And so it looks like he walked through an exclusion zone, which is, speaking of pretrial, is actually larger than it normally is. I think it's at 500. Is it 500 feet?
At 500 feet because I didn't want him to go anywhere near the complaining witness in this case.
Yes, Judge.
This is the same complaining witness that we have the last case that I know PC'd.
No, the two are unrelated.
They are different complaints, Judge.
Yes. And so the terroristic threat was, they're both strangers. The terroristic threat is, the allegation is that my client asked to bum a cigarette, got in an argument when he was not. And then the newer case with no PC was that some random person's window was broken and somehow my client got charged with it when no one saw or had any evidence to believe that he had done it. But when the police made scene, he didn't have a kitchen knife, I believe, is the allegation. I will say that the new case, it was no PC, but there's also no evidence. There's no offense report. There's no videos because it's a week old.
Because they didn't go and get anything because I know PC'd it.
Well, that's part of it. It's also Baytown.
But the problem is that we continue to have issues with Mr. Franklin.
So Mr. Franklin is going to have issues on bond or not, Your Honor. His mental illness is quite severe. He's received hospitalizations in the past. His orange sheet is right at a page, if not over. And so the system is aware. I would take this court, or ask this court to take caution in the sense that we're not having a formal hearing. There's no testimony presented. I'm fine with having a conversation. But if the court should wish to revoke
We're
his bond.
having a hearing right now.
Well, then nothing has been admitted because there was no admissible evidence. I'll find to discuss with the court what has been alleged, but there is no admissible evidence of either location or possession because nobody has testified to either. And I don't think the pretrial services officer in this room would have the ability to testify how a GPS device works. Not to be mean to her, but it's not her job. And so she's not going to have any knowledge of firsthand knowledge of the device. We
continue to have issues with Mr. Franklin, and I'm tired of it. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I only have one way to fix this.
So I've spoken with the state, particularly the chief. We're leaning towards reaching a resolution on a mental health diversion, Judge. It's not 100% that we're there, but it sounds like we're going to do it where we send him for an evaluation. So I'm going to file a competency evaluation just in case. But
so that there's another 30 days. I'm not going to sit here and wait for him to have another bond violation. No, because he's doing whatever he wants to do, because that's what's happening here.
Yes, Judge. And if you'd like to revoke his bond, which I can understand the court's position, I would just ask that we have a formal hearing with testimony where the rules of evidence would apply, which statutorily they would apply to any revocation of bond.
I'm still going to take him into custody. I find that he's a danger to our community. He's continuing to just... Mr. Franklin, what am I supposed to do? Continue to let this happen.
Stand for me.
Don't form.
I ain't getting no justice.
I found no PC on your case last time.
I ain't getting nothing to nobody.
All I'm asking you to do is stay away from this place.
What I'm supposed to do? I'm trying to take care of my nieces and nephews, running back and forth to the store and stuff. What I'm supposed to do? What you want me to do?
If you need things, we can.
All I'm doing is the best I can. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. What you want me to do? I didn't have nothing to do with none of this.
Listen.
You ain't
I want
stopping
you to
nobody
listen.
from raping me.
One,
Just slow yourself down, okay?
is he saying that
He's insistent.
family that lives near here?
So he's given me, I've been trying to get it directed. So he lives partially with cousin and with mom, who are both on this side of town. And he essentially migrates between the two. Because of his mental health issues, I'm having a problem confirming the addresses to
Franklin.
information.
Where are you staying?
My mama's house, but she threw me out this morning. So it's the same thing. She pulled a pistol on me, trying to tell me to shut up and let her say whatever she want to say. Switching up everything, making it hard on me.
Does your mom live near this address?
She stay down lonely. When I leave, I don't have nowhere to go. I go to my cousins. I buy them food. I do the same thing I do.
The problem is that are they within this address?
They stay down lonely in Bay Terre.
No. Baytown is a big city. I don't want you to go near where the complaining witnesses live. That's all I'm asking you to do.
But I was just having to go to my oldest cousin's house and my mother-in-law's house, get food, and then go get my
Here's what I
medicine.
want you to do. I want you to talk with Mr. Meunier right now, and I want to know exactly where they live in relation to this address. That's what I want to know. I'm
My mother's
debating
address?
whether to put you in or not. All I want to know is why. Because I've asked you not to go to this place, and yet, no. I want you to talk to your lawyer, and I want to figure out where the places are where your mom lives, where the cousins live, so we know exactly where you can and can't go. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I completely.
Go.
Thank you, Judge. I've been trying to get the addresses and it's somewhat difficult, but we'll give it another try.
I want you to understand something and listen to this clear. I want to protect every person in my county, and I want them to feel safe. This person is scared of you. That's why I don't want you near them. Do you understand, Mr. Franklin? All I'm asking you to do is stay away, because I don't want you to accidentally bump into them on the street. You guys exchange words, and then it goes absolutely haywire. That's what I'm trying to prevent. Do you understand? It's not to be mean to you. It's not to take away this. I'm a nice person. I don't like to put people in jail. But if you're going to be a problem and you're going to scare my city, I've got a problem with it, and I'm not going to take it. You understand? So CVS, where you're trying to get to on that map, is nowhere near where this person lives. Your cousin lives outside of the area of the zone of exclusion. Look at me. Mr. Franklin, there's no reason for you to go near where this person lives. You need to find another way. I'm not going to do this with you again. Do you understand? I'm trying to be nice to you now, and I'm trying to warn you that I don't want you to go near anywhere where they live. If you need help, Nathan can help you out. If you need a place to stay, we can find you a place. If you need food, if you need a job, we have resources we can give you. All you have to do is ask. But
He can't give you a job. He can tell you where to go to try to find you.
But I want everyone to feel safe. Do you understand? That's all I want.
Sir, my God.
Like I want you to feel safe. That's it. Here, everyone gets a fair shake. Everyone. I found no PC on your case last time, right? That's a fair shake. It doesn't get any more fair than that. Do you understand? Mr. Franklin, I'm well within my right now to put you in custody. I'm not going to, but I want you to understand that I'm not going to do this again. You understand? I'm not asking much. Okay? All right?
Thank you, Judge.
So just please
I
make
try to.
a path for him to go around so that there are no more issues.
Your Honor, I was going to see if we could shave some of the, I think it's 500 feet, and the cousin lives just outside, and it looks like GPS is giving some false positives. I was going to see if we could lower it to 400 instead of 500.
The D was for the cluster in the center, that would be 200. This day would be a.
Okay. All right, hold on a second. Are you saying that the circle is within 200?
So that circle's within 500, but it was originally at 200. And so he was dinged for being within 200 feet.
But these right here are
Yeah,
not.
so that's gonna be outside of it, so he's not being dinged for those. They show all the points that is being,
Yep.
but that's not a violation.
Okay, then we're, all right. I have a caution because it's right outside the zone, but it sounds like it will be okay.
Just make sure that you guys can carve a path so that there's no more issues.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Franklin, that's it.
You have a seat, okay? Now you can sit in this pew right over here.
Mr. Sandwick,
How are you?
not happy with you. You know, you're on bond for a theft, right?
Yes, sir.
I would put conditions on him. Literally, what is it, the next day you pick up another theft? I don't know. Let's do probable cause on the case. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Please.
Thank you, Judge. On April 14, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a Walmart for a theft call and made contact with a complaining witness, a loss prevention officer, who stated he observed the defendant conceal merchandise in their shopping bag and pass all points of sale without paying. The defendant was detained and the merchandise was valued at $265.27.
Okay. Mr. Sandwick, so I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward on your new case. Because you picked up a case while you're on bond, all we did, we asked you to behave yourself. Don't pick up any new cases. I'm now going to revoke your bond on your first case. So on the first case, it's now at 5,002. And then I guess we'll just set you for whatever you want to see what we're going to do.
Yes, sir. So
Tell me.
now that all that's being said, the state and I have entered into an agreement for Mr. Sandwick to plead guilty to both of these theft cases, Judge, in a plea agreement.
Oh, I mean, that's what you want to do, I have no problem with it.
Yes, sir.
You have to understand, if you get out of here right now and you pick up a third theft case, what happens?
You won't see me again.
If I had one strand of hair, every time someone told me, man, I would have such
Me too. I swear to you. You have my word.
I don't care, your word. Right here. That's where your word means.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I'm just telling you, what happens if you pick up another one?
I won't.
A third is a felony offense and you're looking at years instead of days. Forewarned is fair warned. I'm happy to do whatever you want to do. If you want to, you absolutely have my blessing. The only problem is you pick up another one, it's a felony offense.
Okay.
You understand?
Sir, I do, Your Honor.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I'm happy to do it. Okay?
So we've signed the plea paperwork,
you read it?
Judge. Yes, sir. So I was working-
Yeah, I had no idea.
So it is
Okay. Oops.
12 for 4 and 6 for 2.
Okay, so I didn't realize that we were doing this. Sorry.
No, Judge, I wanted to first bring him in front because he did need to be arraigned, Judge, and then I wanted to bring that matter to you, Judge.
So, Mr. Sandwick, like you have worked out a fast agreement now. You understand that probably not all the evidence is in. You have the opportunity to go through the evidence. Perhaps someone's wrong.
I'm sorry.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your
You
Honor.
need to understand that by pleading guilty to both of these theft cases, they will go on your record. They're going to be there for the rest of your life. They're even there after you die. So if you run right back to Walmart and then you pick up a pack of gum and put it in your trousers, what happens?
Sorry.
Do you know how many cameras they have in Walmart?
I do not.
Do you know that they have facial recognition software so that every time your happy butt walks in there, it's going to directly ping on your face so they know it's you?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty to these offenses that will go on your record, they'll be there for the rest of your life.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you want to plead guilty not knowing that not all the evidence is in, that it, something could come in that it, gets you off?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How do you plead to both theft cases? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
On both of the theft cases, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. On your first case, it's 6 days in jail with credit for
It's 12 for 4 and 6 for 2.
2 days credit. On your other case, it's 12 days in jail with credit for the 4 days that you've done. You sure you want to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir.
Sure.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Counsel.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning, Ms. Wilson. You're on a deferred, the type of probation for an extremely serious case. I mean, it's about as serious as it comes. You're supposed to live with a halo over your head, Don't say anything. I'm just telling you, you got to live like you got a halo over your head. You've picked up a new case with us. Lori is asking you to give you a PR bond. And I think everybody deserves a chance. So I will give you a PR bond now, but I'm not going to play this game. If you continue to pick up new cases, if you're a danger to my community, I'm not going to keep doing this. Do you understand? Okay. The problem is that you've not made bond upstairs. So I don't know if you're going to be able to, whether they're going to give you a PR bond or one, I don't know. So I will give you one with us on our failure to ID case here, but be good. It's not hard. Be good. No. Tell Lori, just what you got to worry about is upstairs, not us. Just be good. It's not hard. Do you know when the felony
They
case is?
they haven't put a court date on there.
Actually, they have. 2/12.
Oh, okay,
It's
so Wednesday, and I'll reset you until the Tuesday after that.
You want to do the next day, perhaps?
Okay, we can do Thursday. All right.
Yes.
Good morning, Ms. Nguyen.
Good morning.
Your lawyer's asking me to set you a bond. I don't know. I have to get to know you. My concern is whether you're a danger to our public and whether you're going to go back to the jurisdiction that you're wanted from. So Mr. Kim here is going to tell me all about you. We'll get to know you to see whether that's going to happen or not. Mr. Kim?
Judge, this defendant is wanted for 3 counts of insufficient funding of a check or issuing of a check.
Wow.
She wanted out of Bossier Parish and Cato Parish. And the reason why I point out both is the original teletype came in for Cato, but whomever the arresting officer put Bossier, but at least one of them is in the amount of $30,000. So it's not a small amount.
Okay.
That said, they are non-violent offenses, but it's whether she will actually self-surrender to the demanding jurisdiction. I don't know. This warrant is from 2023, or at least the checks are from 2023. I don't know when the warrant was issued.
Do you know if they're 2Bs or was she?
Oh, they would have to be 2B. It's relatively recent, but I believe the check issue was in 2023. At least one of them. I can't speak to all of them because I haven't gotten the ones from Bossier. I've only gotten the one from
Your Honor, out of the boss here, I called them this morning. They said the amount is about $96.
Okay.
I was just, yes.
Like I said, $96.
All different.
Are you opposed to a bond?
Now I'm opposed.
So, I mean, our purpose is not to litigate Louisiana stuff. She's 42, clear criminal history. I've confirmed with her friend who can make her bond and take her to Louisiana. They're going to drive. We have a plan. Never been arrested, didn't know about the warrants, no FTAs.
I'd argue the fact that she was able to manipulate over 120,000 some odd dollars.
Well, that's for them to litigate.
But
You
in
know what I
terms
mean?
of
And
the
they'll,
risk of- I mean, making the bond is obviously a non-issue if what she's being accused of was.
I don't think it's violent though, so who cares?
I'm okay with the bond.
Okay, well, would you consider a PR bond?
No.
Hey, had to ask, okay. What amount of bond are you thinking?
Okay.
Be the same amount before, just because of the sheer amount that was alleged and the fact that it was in two different parishes.
All right. I'll do the same, 2,500.
Okay,
And then, has she already waived or not?
she did waive, so I'll do a waiver withdrawal. Do you prefer?
Make sure that they can do it first, that way they don't.
Pay the
give up.
bond?
Yeah,
I'll verify it. I'll
yeah,
call.
that way, in the event that they're unable to, they don't lose all that time, So, and then just let me know if yay, then 20,000.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you. Thank you.
Oh, wait a second. No. I still have to monitor that.
Oh, yes, of course.
You need to understand that if you post this bond, we give you 14 days from the date of your release to go turn yourself into Louisiana. If you fail to do that, I'm going to revoke this bond. I will set it at 0, and I'm not going to do this again. So if you take off, I'll revoke the bond, issue a nationwide warrant for your arrest. I'm going to get you back, and this time I will hold you until Louisiana comes to get you, and I will not set you another one.
All right, thank
You
you.
understand? Okay, ma'am. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so
Here.
thanks. Good morning, gentlemen.
Rodríguez en Cáceres.
Good morning, gentlemen. Both of you have picked up criminal cases. Both of you have worked out agreements. That's why you're here in front of me. Both of you guys have elected to plead guilty. What you guys need to understand is these charges will go on your record. They're going to be there for the rest of your lives. Mr. Cáceres, you are charged with criminal mischief. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you
Donde te ofrecen
60 days in jail with credit
crédito
for is it 60, right? 60 days that he's done. Mr. Rodriguez, you are charged with evading arrest or detention. You are facing up to a year in jail and/or a $4,000 fine. The agreement that you have worked out is 12 days in jail with credit for the 4 days that you've done. You need to understand that your case, Mr. Rodriguez, well, both of your cases are enhanceable offenses. You, from now on, Mr. Rodriguez, if you ever pick up another evading arrest, you will be facing a felony charge, years instead of days. You pick up any more misdemeanors, it is a minimum of 90 days in jail. Mr. Cáceres, yours, from now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Both of you are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you guys are not citizens, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. And like I said, you give up the right to appeal. Do both of you want to continue to go through with this today?
¿Quieren continuar con esto? Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of criminal mischief, Mr. Cáceres? Guilty or not guilty?
¿O no culpable? Guilty.
Mr. Rodriguez, how do you plead to the offense of evading arrest or detention?
Guilty.
I will find both of you guilty, sentence you to the agreed upon punishment. Good luck to you, gentlemen.
Buena suerte, señores. Pueden ir con el agua, sí.
Rodriguez, again. Are you Ms. Molly Lerner? Yes. Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
On January 30th, 2025, officer ran a check on a vehicle in Harris County, Texas without proof of financial responsibility. The vehicle also had a defective brake lamp. The traffic stop was initiated. Defendant driver ID'd by Texas driver's license stated she did not have insurance for the vehicle. Officer observed defendant to have thick
Bloodshot eyes or thick slurred speech.
Speech and the odor of marijuana emitting from inside the vehicle.
Officer asked defendant when she last smoked inside the vehicle. Defendant stated she had a few roaches inside the vehicle. Probable cause search was conducted. Officer found 0.103 ounces of marijuana. A DRE officer arrived on scene and conducted Romberg test. Defendant estimated passing of 30 seconds and 12 seconds. Shows D is in an elevated state. DRE also observed thick SS, FSTS conducted, 6.6 HGN, 3 out of 8 on walk and turn, 2 out of 4 on one-legged stand. When defendant was arrested, D repeated the phrase, "Oh my God," several hundred times. Officer knows from ARIDE training that this is a symptom of dissociative anesthetic. The SC read, D refused to sample the breath, blood, search warrant signed and executed.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Can you look to see if she has any prior DWIs? Number 1. Number 2, if she has a valid Texas driver license, please.
No prior DWIs.
Okay.
And your driver's license.
Great, okay. Ms. Lerner, like I said, no alcohol, no drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, or would you like a court-appointed lawyer? Okay, I need you to fill out an application for me. I'll take a look at it, and then for now, I'll also have you sign a receipt with Victoria. I'll later have you get with Fleischer for your bond conditions, and then I'll have you meet with a lawyer.
Her license being suspended.
I'll let you talk to a lawyer about it. I can't give you legal advice. No, assuming we give you a lawyer, you can ask the lawyer, and the lawyer can advise you properly. Just, yeah, talk to the lawyer, and they'll be able to advise you properly. I haven't, as long as you have a valid Texas driver license and you have liability insurance, I'm not taking away your privilege to drive, okay? So, yeah. All right, let me have you get with everybody, and then we'll have you speak to someone here momentarily, okay? Please.
Go ahead and sign. Next judge is page 13. Neil, come on up.